No, no. If you call me chief, I'll burn your fucking restaurant to the ground.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to A Conversation with Colin. I'm Greg, and this is my roommate, Colin. Now, sometimes Colin says crazy stuff. So every Tuesday and Thursday, I reach into my random topic pile, pull one out, toss it at him, and we talk it out for your amusement. If you like that, like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to us here on YouTube. Colin, are you ready?
Yes.
Today's topic of conversation is Colin's worst experience at a restaurant. This was submitted by @bonafide_JD.
Bonafide JD.
You are a particular man.
Sure am.
So I'm sure there's been once or twice somebody's got on your bad side.
It's funny you say, well, I've had some bad experiences, but it's funny you say this because a couple weeks ago, Cheryl and I, my girlfriend, went to Tahoe to go hiking. And we
You can just picture him out there hiking, can't you? Did you have a walking stick?
Yeah, yeah.
Some big old timberlands on?
We would stop every half an hour to 45 minutes to eat some granola, and I'm being serious. So
why did you eat so much granola?
Because you got to keep that energy up, Greg. You got to drink some water. You got to eat some granola. We went, by the way, when we went hiking like in fucking legit mountains, like way beyond our capabilities, but we did it, and it was fun.
Okay.
We were on the way back from Tahoe. We wanted to go to this restaurant, and we missed it, so we just like got off at a random exit and went to this like fucking restaurant, and we had like a terrible experience there. Like it was like almost restaurant nightmare, right? Is that what it's called? Kitchen nightmare.
Kitchen nightmare.
Restaurant Impossible. Restaurant Impossible, yeah, it's the other one with the other British guy.
Yeah.
And it's so funny, man, because I haven't had an experience like that in years, like where it was so fucked up that I'm like, I'm walking out of here and I'm not paying you for anything. And like,
did you do it?
No. So like, this is what happened. Like,
okay.
we had this, like, we get in there, they're totally disorganized. They have this huge party in the corner, and it's like distracting all of them, whatever. And it's a new restaurant. They like don't have their shit together at all. It takes us a while to like get waited on, like get our shit together, and then like this like, you know, bitchy waitress comes up and like takes our order, and we're like, fine, whatever, and I'm reading the Sacramento Bee or whatever the fuck it is I'm doing. And she comes back like 15, 20 minutes later. She's like, by the way, they are not going to be able to cook your food for a while because this big party is over here. And I was like, that would have been really nice to know before we ordered our food. And she was like, well, I don't know what to say about that. Like, she's like being almost bitchy, and I'm like, and I was like, well, we're not going to pay for anything. And she's like, well, we'll cancel your order. And she's like, I'm not trying to be rude. And I'm like, well, you are being fucking rude. And she was like, great. And like walked away and apparently left. The other like left. She
left Tahoe. She just walked
So
out.
apparently she walked out of the restaurant, and they were saying like the other waiter and waitress were having like a because apparently she's having like a bad day.
Yeah, I've been there.
And the other waiter and waitress, there was like a really sweet waitress there that took care of us after that, had like a powwow. The other waitress was like, is everything all right? And I'm like, no, the other waitress is like fucking super rude, and I need to see your manager now. And she was like, she's like, oh, okay. And this like woman came out and
great. And the other one leaves too.
This other woman came out.
You're just sending them all out to pasture.
The other woman came out and was like making, like, it was really weird. Like she was like making excuses for them, but like ordered our food, but then our food was all fucked up. So I was like, well, we paid for our food into the tip like thing. I was like a line right through whatever. And it was just like totally, I don't understand how a business even runs like that. Like I'm one of those kinds of guys that, I don't know how you feel about this. I've eaten out with you many times, and I think you're actually very similar. If the service is good, I'll give you like 20 or 25% tip. Yeah. Like straight up. Yeah. Like I like service that's mindful and like not all over you, but like you don't ever want for anything, and like they're friendly. And like just being friendly goes a long way. I don't care what your name is. You don't have to be like that at all. I don't need like that kind of service, but like.
Do you want them to sit down at the table when you take your order?
No, I don't like that.
What's up, Chief?
No. If you call me chief, I'll burn your fucking restaurant to the ground. So like I don't want like that kind of service where it's like they're like very all over you, and it's like my name is Chris and I'm here. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what your name is. Like, you don't care what my name is. Let's just have like, just get me my food, get me my drinks. Like, let's have that kind of professional relationship. I'll give you 25%. Yeah. If your shit sucks, you know, I'll ding you down to 5 or 10%. And if your shit really sucks, like it has a few times in my life, I'll give you nothing. And I'll give you another example. We were at, my mom came here with my sister like several years ago, like 2009. Yeah. My mom wanted to go to the Wharf, which I hate.
Fisherman's Wharf, big tourist trap up there. They got the Bushman.
Yeah,
they got clam chowder and a Red Bull.
I hate that shit. I hate that fucking place. Yeah. But like all the tourists want to go there, and we went to like this restaurant, and again they were just terrible. Like there was no one even there. It was like in the middle of like Wednesday afternoon or something. We were like going to Alcatraz or whatever, and like the waitress sucked, and the manager sucked and everything, and our food sucked. But my mom's like a really good person, so she like left a normal tip and everything
Yeah.
like that, and like she left it in cash. And so when my mom and my sister walked away, and I just took the money off the table.
Did you give it back to him outside?
So like we paid the bill, but like I was
Yeah.
I'm like, here's your $10, Mom, and she's like, oh, why did you do that? I'm like, cause fuck them. I'm not getting shit. I don't give a fuck if you're like a waiter or a waitress and you toil hard and you suck. That's your problem. If you toil hard and you're good, I'll reward you. I don't owe you anything.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And so, yeah, those are two restaurant experiences for me.
That sucks.
I keep it on the up and up, bro.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. What do you give me one of your restaurant experiences?
I don't have that many bad ones. When I was a kid, we went to this place called Escapades in Glen Ellen. It's way out of business now because it sucked. It was terrible. And I remember it was a similar thing where it was totally packed. They'd been open for a few months, and we sat down and we ordered it. And like 45 minutes to an hour later, no food had come. And like my dad lost it. He's just like, we're out of here. Like he asked to see the manager, and I forget, they might not have even put in the order. It was something ridiculous like that. And he's like, we are gone. And my dad is not like fly off the get angry kind of guy. And he was like seething mad. Just because it's the, you've clearly been forgotten about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And no one bothered to tell you that you've been forgotten
Yeah,
about.
and you waste time. That's what they were trying to like. That's what pissed me off about the Tahoe thing where I was talking to the manager. And I'm like, we're traveling. Like, I don't want to sit in your fucking restaurant for 2 hours while you make me your fucking subpar food with your shitty waitress.
Yeah.
You know, like I have places to go. I'm not here to fucking dilly dally. I want to go watch football.
Yeah, you got important things to do.
So like, I don't have tolerance for any bad service, and like I give it as good as I get it when that kind of shit happens, like in any situation. So, you know.
See, I'm a fan of I'm with you, of course, on the tipping for what you get. I don't like that you should just give somebody 20%. You know what I mean? Like, they need to earn it. You need to be you. I don't like that just flat, thing. Even today, like we picked up pizza on the way home for people here, right? And it's cheese, so it's incredibly expensive, $90 for all the pizza we got and 2 salads. But like, it was carry out because Pacheese is super slow lately, and they use this delivery service that I'm not a fan of.
Yeah, you guys got to change that shit, Patches.
This call center isn't working.
It fucking sucks.
So I go there to pick it up, and they give me the bill, and it's $90, and then it's how much do you want to tip? And I was like,
nothing.
I had been talking, and they were like, do you want plates? I gave them $3. But it's like you didn't. I mean, like all you did was turn from the cooks to me and give me the.
Yeah,
what I mean?
I don't like the whole expectation. Like I get the idea of. Like when we order a sandwich at at a sandwich place or whatever, and they have like the little tip jar. I'm not giving you anything. Like your job is to take my order. Like you're not waiting on me.
They split that with the other people, don't they?
I don't know, and I don't care. Like pay your people. Like what? Like I understand.
A working wage.
Like we often, I've talked to Europeans before, even when I was in Europe, like about. Like not Europeans here that come to the United
Good place
States.
to find them, I guess.
Well, I found some Europeans in Europe. I was talking to them, and we're talking about like, no, there's no tip culture there.
Yeah.
And I was like, I actually support tip culture for waiters and waitresses because it costs us more money, I guess, in the back end, but like you pay for what you get, and like it makes them work hard because like the service in Europe is fucking terrible. Yeah. So, because like what the fuck do they care? Like they're getting paid, like no matter what. So there's something to be said about like when Cheryl and I went to Nevada, I brought her to a steakhouse.
Where are you hiking there? Hiking the deserts.
Yeah,
in Nevada?
hiking the deserts in Nevada. I brought her to a really nice steakhouse. We got it was like a $200 bill.
Yeah.
Our waiter was awesome. I gave him like $35.
Yeah.
I have no problem with that at all. Like I spent like $180, $190. I gave him $35.
Still less than 20%.
Well, that wasn't quite $200. It wasn't quite $200.
Okay.
He was like really nice to us, and gave me like a healthy pour on my bourbon and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. That's it. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
All right. Well, thanks for your time, Colin. Thank you for the question, bonafide_JD. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. What do you want to see Colin talk about? Let us know in the comments. Then make sure you like the video, subscribe to our channel, and share us with your friends. Until next Tuesday or Thursday, have a conversational day.
I sometimes tell people at restaurants that I'm allergic to it to make sure that I'm not dicking around, that I don't want mustard on anything. Because like I could taste like a molecule of it.
Away.
Yeah, like it smells like awful. I can't deal with mustard, man. I can't deal with it.